Welcome to the reading. If this reading found you, there may be a message here for you. If not for you, might be for someone you know. In any case, you found the exit. Before I start with the cards, a few numbers. The first one is 838. We got it 64 times. And I personally get a message of the importance of always striving for harmony. Okay. And what this does is it provides a richness or a fullness to your life. I'm hearing the melody is the easy part. Finding the harmony is much more challenging. And it's reminding me actually of being in choir in school when I was much younger. And I was a first soprano, and I was always stuck singing the melody. And I found that when I would try to sing the harmony, it was extremely challenging. Okay, it's the less taken path. It's the road less traveled, if you will. Okay. All right. We also got 373 3 times. We got 3737 twice. So I'm getting Psalm 37 3 through 7, which goes something like, trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. And it goes on to say, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when men succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Okay. We also got 313 54 times, and it said to trust in the guidance of your angels, that you are on the right path and you're being led towards your goals. Okay. We also got 505 49 times, which is interesting. It wasn't 50. And I get a message that the changes or shifts that you are undergoing are opening up infinite possibilities for your future. Okay. Now, for the songs. The first song that came to me out of nowhere was Smooth Operator by Sade. And of course, besides the chorus, the lyrics that stood out to me go, we shadow box and double cross, yet need the chase. A license to love, insurance to hold. And then it goes on to say, his eyes are like angels, but his heart is cold. No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Right? Okay. So then I channeled Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Okay. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Bum, bada, bada, bum, bum. Okay. So I did a little poking around, and I found out the lyrics, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? When he goes over and over and over again with that, is actually a reference to a recessi Annie, which is a mannequin used in CPR training. And students are taught to ask this question to the mannequin repeatedly to check for consciousness during resuscitation practice. Okay, so very interesting messages so far. So let's see what the cards have to add to this soup. First, we have the Three of Visions, which I'm pretty sure is the Three of Cups. Okay, we have the Child of Challenges, which I believe is the Page of Swords. Okay. We have Guidance. In times of an uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God, and my faith is rewarded. Okay. We have understanding, look at both sides, reversed. Okay, dokie. We have stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Pretty how those match. We have hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Okay, let's stick that right there. I think here, if I scooch you up, I can, yeah, everyone's pretty much in frame. Okay. We also have the urn reversed. Okay. We have the disguise reversed. Alrighty. We have healing and release. Sorrow is a part of our emotions and also the beginning of healing. Allow yourself to feel and express sorrow. By releasing these emotions, you open up the healing power within you. Let go of the burden and give your heart the time it needs to heal. Okay. Let's stick you right there. And we have transformation and awakening. And that's with sorrow, healing and release. And this one is solar eclipse. A solar eclipse represents intense transformation and awakening. Today, you may experience a profound inner shift. Pay attention to sudden revelations and changes as they could lead to far-reaching effects in your life. Alrighty, can we see? No, not really. Let's scoochy, and scoochy, and scoochy. Can we now see everybody kind of ish? Okay, that's better. Alright. Let's start right here. Funny. I'm hearing with Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so with the Three of Visions, the book says what appears at first to be a rumble of aggressive bears is revealed to be quite the opposite. Okay, so I'm actually getting 838 and the harmony, like different notes being played at the same time, but all coming together for a bigger picture view. Okay, or challenges coming into our lives to help build character. And I'm also getting 373. Right. Don't fret when you see a problem, right? Okay. Okay. So, anyways, again, in terms of both the light and the darkness, like working in tandem for your highest good is basically generally what I'm getting. So, more generic Three of Cups, meaning it's actually my friendship card, right? So I get the sense that someone you considered to be a friend, or a good acquaintance, at least, somehow has challenged you or appeared to be against you. But I'm hearing it was all part of the plan. Okay. They may have come in with like all the right moves to soften you up like a smooth operator. Said all the right things to get you to open up, and then did something to provoke you that led to you learning, or led to the opportunity of you learning some kind of lesson. Okay. All right. Okay, so traditionally, this card can be seen, the Page of Swords can be seen as a, how shall I say, a blessing in disguise, right? Oh, look, it's right under that one. How funny. Like a problem disguised, or a blessing disguised as a problem, shall I say. Okay. And it's it also presents an opportunity to learn, right? The Page of Swords is the learner of the deck, if you ask me. Okay, so I'm getting the guidance here is to look for the lesson in this difficulty. It may not be what it seems. Okay. And dig for this lesson rather than reacting emotionally or dwelling on the negative aspects that you see. Okay, there's 373 again. Do your best to not overthink or stress yourself out over who is getting away with what. I'm hearing your peace is priceless, so protect it. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, so with this understanding card being reversed, I'm getting the importance of taking a step back and pausing before feeding in and reacting to others' provocations, right? I'm also getting the sense that seeking to uncover others' motivations for what they do is not as valuable as searching for your own motives or figuring out why you're being triggered by others. Basically, because unless you are the other person, you can never truly know what makes them tick. Okay? There may be a bigger picture that you're not seeing because you're too close. But you can rest assured whatever you encounter, good or bad, that it was placed before you for a divine reason. Okay? I'm getting 313 again. You're on the right path and you're being led toward your goals. Okay, so I'm actually hearing obstacles happen. It's what you do with them that really matters. Okay. All right, let's go here and here. Okay, so with this urn reversed, the book meaning for when it's reversed is disrespect. And I'm getting that this friend or acquaintance or someone you've been friendly to, the problem that has been, the challenge that's been presented to you was disrespect. Okay, in some form or another. And I'm hearing, it's funny, I'm hearing it's time to make like a duck in water and let that shit roll off your back. Okay. Okay, now I'm hearing if it sticks, then address the unhealed wound that's triggering you. Okay. Okay, because it may be the trigger. Okay, how do I say that, Spirit? The offense, the disrespect may be pointing at an unhealed wound that you may have overlooked before or tried to cover up before. So that's what a trigger is. It's basically your emotional body telling you there is an unhealed wound still that needs to be addressed. Okay. And I'm getting the challenge is a blessing in disguise, right? So use your third eye to see through the problem to the blessing. Okay. And the potential, the opportunity to learn from it. Wasn't that a number? Potential. I'm not finding it now. Okay, so regardless. Okay, so you are, how do I even say this, Spirit? Oh, I don't want to say it that way. Okay, I will. You are the horse that's being led to the water. Okay. And it's up to you to walk the path and drink. I'm hearing you may stumble along the way, but it's all according to divine plan. Okay. And release what parts of this challenge are not serving your highest good. And you'll be rewarded with peace of mind, right? Okay, so I'm basically getting a echo of what I've already said. Like with this hidden depths, these challenges or this disrespect or this offense is a neon sign or one of those big sports fingers pointing to an unhealed wound that's festering. Okay, that's where pain comes from, right? A wound doesn't hurt when it's healing. I'm hearing it itches. That's interesting. Okay. It hurts when it's unhealed and we need to address something about it to help it heal. Like either clean the wound out and release the gunk that's in it. Or we need to bandage it and protect it, like protecting your peace. Okay, so, and I'm also getting the echo of using your intuition, your third eye, to see what's beneath the surface, to see what's really going on. Okay, it may not be 3 big bad bears. They may just be, how do I say that? Propped in your path to, like, for a purpose, right? Whether they know about that purpose or not is really none of your concern. Like I said, obstacles will happen. It's what you do with them that matters. Okay? It's not, the value isn't in figuring out why those obstacles were put there or, what their function is or what their motivation is. They're just an obstacle. So if it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. Okay. Okay, so with this stargazing, I'm getting a couple of messages here. I'm kind of getting an echo of this. revealing more, revealing what you need to know about your situation, unmasking. How funny. Now I'm picturing the end of Scooby-Doo when the villain is unmasked and they figure out it's not a real ghost. It's like the owner of the hotel trying to get more business. Okay, yeah, that totally fits. So they have their own reasons for being the bad guy, right? It's about what you choose to learn from the experience. All right. And I'm getting with this fairy focus, I'm getting this Page of Swords again. You have a keen intellect, okay, a sharp mind, and I'm hearing it can run away with you. So try not to overthink this. Tune in to your intuition, right, with the moon, and follow the guidance that you're presented. And this is echoing 505. The changes and the shifts that you're undergoing are opening up massive possibilities, okay? Opportunities to learn, I'm hearing. And like I said before, pain is data, okay? It's information that you can either do something with it or you can dwell in it, right? But either way, it's most helpful if you feel it rather than avoiding it or numbing it or disregarding it or blaming it on others. Because if you, okay, how do I put this? If you don't feel the pain, you don't know there's a wound there to heal, right? Okay. I'm pretty sure we covered it all. I hope this message finds who it's meant for and you're able to glean something helpful, some encouragement, some confirmation, some signs or synchronicities from it. If you like the way I read, I so appreciate all the caring comments, the likes. I love the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. And with all that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.